So you want to get your life to do a certain thing, right? But I gotta ask you a question. Why you wear so many masks? And what I mean by that is when you're around your friends, you're one way. You're around your girlfriend, you act another way. You go to work and you this whole other person. Then you go around your family, your mom and all them, and you this whole other guy. Then you get online. You get online and you got a fake page and you pretending to be this whole other person. How is the universe, how is God supposed to know what you want out of life if you have all these different truths? You're not living in one singular truth. That's the question you gotta ask yourself. How can I start living in one singular truth? Well, I'm gonna tell you. The best way to do it is you gotta be the same person across the board. It doesn't matter who's around, what's the setting, what place you are in. If you're trying to give clear communications to what you're trying to manifest, because you can do all the meditation, you can do all the affirmations you want. But if I'm telling myself I'm a king, I'm this, I'm that, and I go to work and I'm acting like this scared little person that's scared to tell the boss that I don't think that what he's doing is correct, then how can I manifest what I want out of life, man? I want y'all to like really sit and think, because I used to be that same type of person, man. I used to be one way here, one way there, and I'm this guy around these people over here. I gotta act like this. My voice might be this way over here. Like literally, that's the type of person I used to be. But if you notice, the people that get ahead the most in life, they usually have as few masks as possible. Like I ain't saying that all these successful people don't have masks, because yes, they do. They got the person they portray to the world on the internet, and then they got who they are behind closed doors. But most of that is, that's not what got them their success. That's what keeps them in looking good in the public eye, because they have publicists and all types of stuff. But when you look at athletes like LeBron, Kobe, it didn't matter what team they went to, who was their teammate. They weren't about to give up they rituals and they schedules, like as far as like how much they work hard and stuff like that, for nobody. I'm pretty sure Kobe would have left his wife. I'm pretty sure if Savannah made LeBron choose, she was like, hey, say, boom, he's been paying almost, 21 years now? At year 15, she like, okay, like the Tom Brady with his wife. She tried to make him quit, and he tried it. He tried living in another truth, like, okay, I'm going to do what my wife say and be this way around her. Whole time I'm around the guys, I still want to play. I know I got another Super Bowl in me, for real. And he at the end of the day, he had to make a choice. Either I'm going to be living in these two truths because I know I really want to do this, but I'm going to do this because my wife wants me to do this, my family wants me to do this, or I'm going to live in this one truth and go get me another Super Bowl. So that's what I want y'all to think about, man. How many truths are you living in? What signals are you giving out to the universe? Like, do you really want what you really want? If so, you got to be unapologetic about it. You can't let anybody come around, I don't care who it is, and make you act like a different person, because now they taking you off your main priorities, which is your purpose, man. It's taking you off your purpose, because your truth got to be aligned with that purpose. If your truth is not aligned with that purpose, then, you know what I'm saying, how many purposes do you got? How many are you working on at the same time? Something got to be the priority. And if you want, like, because, yeah, you can have 10 masks. You can have 10 different people that you are and still become a successful person. I'm not saying you can't. But if you want to get there as quick as possible, you need to be focused on one singular truth. And it got to be like that for the people you call partners too, man. Relationships, all that, man. Because most relationships, like, you ever see people that damn, they a couple and you can tell, like, damn, they were meant for each other, or they seem like when you talk to them, it's like they one person. That's because they both living in that same truth. Like, usually the woman, she's found out what the guy's purpose is and tries to figure out where she fits in that. And then once she does, they both, boom, they back on the same thing. Nowadays, you don't see that when it comes to most couples. Most of the time, most couples, even if they are on like some entrepreneurship, trying to be the best version of themselves, they going like this. She trying to open up a salon and do all this, and he trying to become the best-selling author or some shit like that. And they going in two different directions. That's to say they can't be doing the same thing, but something got to be priority. Like, she can have her salon, but if her main, like, singular truth is not trying to be his helpmate, then their energies are split. That's why, man, every day, man, we wake up and we ask ourselves who we are and where we're going. And we got to stick with that. We got to get into that and never get out of it. And that's the I don't want to really say struggle, but that's the challenge. That's the challenge of trying to become that highest version of yourself. Getting in that singular truth, getting in that who am I and where am I going, and staying in that. And that's it right there. That's a big piece of the recipe. That's a game changer. That's a game changer when it comes to this life stuff. I would say it definitely worked for me once I started to narrow things down into who I really want to be, and to be that unapologetically, no matter who's around me. I can't make too many adjustments for other people. You know what I'm saying? Life, you're going to have changes in life. And hey, that singular truth, it might be one thing when you're 20, and when you're 40, it might be a different thing. But that's your choice of what your singular truth is. And once you make that adjustment, it's just there. It's set. You can't be that guy that, oh, I used to be the pimp and now I'm gonna be the preacher, but I'm still looking back. It's looking at my pimp life, because the world gonna check you. The world is gonna come back around. Them old people, them old things, it's gonna come back around. It's gonna test you and see if you really stood on, see if you really putting boots on the ground and you taking action, and you know, like, I can't do that. I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more. Like, boom, if I was the type of the guy, I'm going out all the time, and I decide, like, yo, I'm not doing this no more. Now I read books at night. I read books on the weekends at night, or I do live streams or Bible study, or whatever you want to do, or you work on your business. That's what you do on the weekend. Them old friends gonna call you. Those old girls, they gonna hit you up. And what you gonna do when the world tests you, man? You gotta stay in that singular truth, man. As always, love y'all. I'm out.